What it do, YouTube? What it do? Now, we all know that Tory Lanez is locked up, and we all know that recently he got shanked up. They stabbed him 14 times. Well, today they finally announced the person responsible for the hit. They're saying it was a Southsider, but unfortunately, ain't no Southsiders over there. You see, Tehachapi is not considered a good yard for them. Any Southsiders on that yard is considered no good. The man responsible for the hit is Santino. This video will be focused on him. Everybody knows about Tory Lanez, but hardly anybody knows anything about Santino. Now, the word on the streets is they called him Ruckus. He was from Westside Reseda 13 gang, and from what I understand, he got removed on C Yard in Corcoran from back in the days, and he's been roaming the PC yard ever since. He got locked up for a body, but what most people don't understand is this: he is a chomo. He murked his 13-year-old girlfriend in 2004. He bodied her at the age 13, but he's been dating her ever since she was only 11. This man was already the age of 21 or 22. Here, let me give you some more information on his background.
Two relatives heard 22-year-old Santino arguing with his 13-year-old girlfriend minutes before she was shot in the face with a shotgun. They testified at Cassio's trial Wednesday. Cassio is facing murder charges for the death of his girlfriend, along with a special allegation that the crime was committed with a firearm. He is also accused of two separate attempted murders with the special allegations of using a knife and causing great bodily injury.
He blasted his girl in the face with a shotty. The crime was so horrific that even his own family dimed him out. Santino lived with his female cousins. One was named Ruby, and the other cousin was named Elaine, and the 13-year-old girlfriend was named Brenda. Now let's continue with the story.
Ruby, which is Santino's cousin, lived with the defendant and his 13-year-old girlfriend. Her name was Brenda. They lived in Ruby's apartment. Ruby was getting ready to go out with her friend Elaine, who also is related to Santino, about 10 p.m. June 8, 2002, they heard Santino and his 13-year girlfriend arguing and fighting. Ruby saw Brenda crying, she testified. Ruby and Elaine, which is both cousins to Santino, went outside so that Ruby could smoke. Minutes later they heard a shotgun blast, boom boom boom. Within seconds of the shot, Ruby and Elaine both testified. They saw Santino running from the house. I met Santino at the door, Elaine said. He just looked really pale and shocked or scared. He said, "I've got to get out of here." He looked like a zombie, Ruby confirmed. Minutes into testimony Wednesday, Brenda's mother went from quiet tears to louder sobs and court was recessed briefly. Santino sat attentively at the table beside his defense attorney, scribbling notes. Strapped to his chair by a chain imperceptible to the jurors, Santino wore what appeared to be a paw print tattoo on the back of his shaven head and a somber black shirt and pants as he listened to the details of that bloody night spill forth. Elaine said that after she heard the gunshots, she ran into the apartment, scooped up her kids who were watching cartoons and ran away. Ruby also ran inside the apartment and stopped just outside of Santino and Brenda's room where she saw a smoking shotgun lying on the floor. "I just stood by the door to listen," Ruby said. Defense attorney Harris said, "You didn't hear anything, did you?" Ruby said no, choking back tears. Ruby said, when she didn't hear Brenda making any noise, she grabbed her purse and fled the apartment. That night she snorted meth, Ruby said. "I was high, I was scared, I didn't know what to do." She returned hours later and reported her story to investigators. She told police about everything that happened that night. Santino remained in hiding for nearly 2 weeks until he was found on June 20. It appears only Santino knows what happened inside of the bedroom when Brenda was shot. He never talked about it, he never explained why he did it. Daniel, a coroner employee, testified that the shotgun must have only been about 4 inches from Brenda's face. Graphic pictures of Brenda's wounds were displayed as Daniel detailed her injuries. Daniel also said that Brenda had black powder transfer or residue of unexpended gunpowder on her index finger that could have been from any type of handling of the weapon, including pulling the trigger or shielding her face. Daniel added that the blood and tissue spray reached the walls and the ceiling, possibly indicating that the shotgun was cocked at an upward angle when Brenda was shot.
As you can see, this inmate was a very dangerous man. I think he even shanked one of his cellies from back in the day. This man is a lifer. He got nothing to lose. A lot of people told me he be worshiping the devil. He's a weirdo J-Cat. But you guys let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe to my channel. Peace. I am out.